Okay, this is the first going live on YouTube. Happy January 2nd. Happy birthday to me. I'm 53 today, but I feel 13. So I just wanted to read today's Daily Stoic. If you don't have this book, I recommend you get it. Okay, so today's reading. What is the fruit of these teachings? Only the most beautiful and proper harvest of the truly educated, tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom. We should not trust the masses who say only the free can be educated, but rather the lovers of wisdom who say that only the educated are free. I love that, Epictetus. I don't even know if that's the proper way to say his name from his discourses. Okay, it goes on. Ryan Holiday writes, why did you pick up this book? Why pick up any book? Not to seem smarter, not to pass the time on the plane, not to hear what you want to hear. There are plenty of easier choices than reading. Do I know that? Video or stupid gardenscape addict. Dumb iPad games. No, you picked up this book because you were learning how to live. I need to learn how to live. Because you want to be freer, fearless, and achieve a state of peace. Education, reading and meditating on the wisdom of great minds is not to be done for its own sake. It has a purpose. Remember that imperative on the days you start to feel distracted when watching TV or having a snack. Yeah, chips, more kryptonite for me. Or having a snack seems like a better use of your time than reading or studying philosophy. Knowledge, self-knowledge in particular, is freedom. Amen to that. Well, for many years, I thought I knew it all, and I now know at 53, I know nothing. I feel like a little kid. I feel like for the first time, I want to absorb everything. I want to learn. I didn't want to learn when I was drinking and using, which I started doing at a very young age. I started numbing myself out, didn't know how to deal with feelings, emotions. The minute I started feeling uncomfortable as a young preteen teen, food was great. I mean, food was my go-to. I was a latchkey kid. I'd come home, I'd make whatever, mac and cheese, anything that we had, I made. And I remember living next to a Dairy Queen as a kid, so I would go there and I'd scrounge around the house for whatever change money I could find. I probably started stealing mom's money. Sorry, mom. And going to get Dairy Queen. That was my first drug of choice, was food, and has been for many years. And then, started smoking weed very young. I had an older cousin, and she gave me a fake ID. And I just numbed myself out. I started drinking young. And unfortunately, doing that, I stopped wanting to learn. When I was younger, I was a good student. I was in the gifted program, which for whatever reason, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be different. I want to hang out with the regular kids, the cool kids. But, and I kind of was interested in computer programming. I had a friend whose dad owned this shop, Rainbow Computing. And I remember going there and he was teaching me how to write basic programming. But then, the weed caught me, and all I cared about was getting high and numbing and getting my party on. And I cared about that for a long time until I got pregnant. Stopped for a while during pregnancy, of course. But then the minute the kids were old enough to grow off to grandma's, it was back on. The party was on for many, many years. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. And maybe there wasn't, to a degree. I mean, I'm not judging anybody who can go have a couple cocktails or, maybe chill out and get their smoke on if that's what they need to do. I don't judge at all. But for me, it wasn't allowing me to be the best version of myself. It took away all my ambition. I had many jobs over the years, but I never felt like I wanted to strive to become more. I felt I was, it's okay to lean on my husband. He makes enough money. We can go do our concerts. We can buy whatever I want. I'm okay with the old car. I still am. I love my old car. But the point is, it took away my drive, my ambition, the need to reach my full potential. And Maslow says what we can be, we must be, right? Deep down, if you're not, at least in my case, if I'm not reaching for my full potential, I'm going to feel not good in here. So today, what I love about today is I'm okay with being 53. I'm okay with anything that happens. Shit might hit the fan. Life happens. People get sick. I pray no one, I just had a family member who lost their dad, and my son is going through some shit. He got the disease, he got the ism from his mom or from wherever he got it. Sorry, this is a mess, and my house is a mess, but we all have crap in our lives, But today I'm okay. I know I'm going to be okay. I know there's a power greater than myself that's got my back and has the backs of all of you, We're okay. I'm getting kind of nervous making this because I'm rambling on, but I started off with never stop learning. That was my point of this. I have a lot of books. I don't know if you can see. I read these daily devotionals. I have a ton of books on my Kindle. I want to read Bright Line Eating. Just started reading that. I just signed up. If I can get my VCCD to freaking work, and it's not too late to get my class. I'm going back to school this year. I want to take some classes in behavioral science, health, addiction, focus on that, and hopefully one day get into counseling. You're never too old. So, also, God, I'm all over the map as usual. As much as I do love Ryan Holiday and his Stoic teachings, I love Mel Robbins. She's this mindset reset. I just listened to some of her video. I need to go back and listen to a little bit more. She talks about being on autopilot and how the negative voices and stuff. So I want to listen more on that. If you haven't heard of this or done it, I suggest you go to melrobbins.com/mindset reset. She's amazing. My wish for you in 2019, people, is whoever's watching this, mom, anybody who cares, be the best version of yourself. Be kind, dude, be nice. And know that no matter what, you can get through anything. You don't have to numb yourself out. Surround yourself with a good tribe because you are who you hang out with. So find good people that you want to emulate. I'm throwing a lot of ums in here because I lose track. My mind spins, so I have to constantly bring it back. All right, focus, find that. Meditation helps. So I'm going to go get busy. Sorry I rambled, but it's my birthday, so I can ramble. I hope you all have a great year, great day. Mindset Reset and Daily Stoic, two great resources that you can learn a lot from. Okay, how do you do this? And bye.